what is your why? Right. I was reading an excerpt from the book the other day, and the excerpt from the book discussed this basic idea, that every human being is kind of working towards becoming more individualistic, that working to more focus on growing as an individual. And the book described there's a lot of things that happen in society, like guys buy nice suits, guys buy nice cars, guys want their dream job, guys want a nice dating profile. The man wants to buy his milk at the grocery store. And he said, why do all these things have in common? That's what the guy said. And he said, what they have in common is every guy instinctively wants to gather more resources and attract more women. Right? And he said, even something as simple as buying milk from the grocery store. Why is the guy buying milk from the grocery store? Because he wants to gather resources and attract more women. Why does the guy want to buy a nice car? Because he wants to gather resources and he wants to attract more women. Why does the guy want a comfy job? Because he wants to gather more resources and attract more women. Why does the guy want to learn how to speak to people? Because he wants to gather more resources and attract more women. It's just like, and the guy's explaining this idea in the book, and I said, you know what, this guy's pretty smart. He can really, not only does he look at everything that people are doing in society, but he's able to dissect the why. Why? Not enough people ask why. Why am I doing this thing? What is the drive underneath my action? Right? Why does this country want to make a peace deal with this other country? I don't know. Maybe because the countries want to gather more resources and attract more women. And when you're at war with another country, that's not a very feasible a goal to accomplish. So, in the similar sense, when we think of something like that, we have to say to ourselves that there is a why. What is your why? And when you try to figure out what your why is, when you finally figure out what your why is what you are buying, is what you are investing your time and money to, is it addressing the why? Is it addressing why you are doing this? Is it addressing the roots of what you're doing? Because if it's not, you're going to buy the thing. It's not going to make you happy or fulfilled. And you're going to be wondering how this came to be.